All right, everybody, going to talk about rolling out those quads, hip flexors, and the adductor group, that inner thigh area that tends to get really tight and stiff on us, byproducts of sitting a lot, driving a lot, spending a lot of time in this hip flexed position, and not getting a lot of extension through the pelvis. And so we can use a foam roller to work on that. So I'm going to set this up perpendicular to me. I'm going to come down to a kind of elbow plank supported position. I'm going to put my target leg right along the inner thigh, about 2 or 3 inches above the knee, and then I'm going to let my opposite leg, in this case my left leg, sink down, and I'm just trying to now let this right hip, or whatever leg that I'm working on, that same side hip, I'm going to try to push it down towards the floor and just try to relax my inner thigh into the tension that's being created from being in this position. So we can kind of roll more in towards the groin, or we can kind of stay a little bit further out towards the knee, but we're just looking for those areas of tightness and tension that kind of make us want to stop, catch our breath a little bit, and that's where we need to spend the time. So our body's trying to tell us to get a little bit more room through that area, create a little bit more range of motion, and so taking some nice deep breaths in this position, and then trying to sink on the exhale, deeper into that foam roller. And we're just going to spend about 2 minutes or so on this inner adductor group, and then we're going to move to the quad and the hip flexors. So for that, we'll take the foam roller, turn it the opposite direction so that it's perpendicular to us, and then pretty much the same type of setup position, but I'm going to use my elbows to kind of roll up and down as I search for that tight tissue. And as you get down towards the knee, a lot of times that tends to get pretty sensitive, so just be aware of that. And then as you come back up towards the hip flexor, you're going to start to kind of roll a little bit onto that outside hip and get all the way up into that hip crease, and just spend some time hanging out there. You get a little contract relax where you squeeze the hip down into the roller, hold for a few seconds, relax into it, try to exhale, let that tension melt underneath the pressure of the roller. Do it again, squeeze, drop into it, try to relax into that position a little bit more. So again, a couple of minutes on each of those spots. Try that as you get set for your squat. You're pulling anything lower body that's going to demand good movement through the pelvis and through this anterior chain on the lower half, and let me know how that goes.